All right. So, Michelle,
Uh-huh.
I've been waiting
I
to
know
do
you
this.
have. You have been hyping this up for months.
All right. Welcome to the I forgot to actually think up a name for this, but sure, whatever game show. In this, we will be discussing Persona hypotheticals based on what's in this tier list and based off a couple scenarios that me and your boyfriend have contemplated over time.
God damn it, why'd you drag Victor into everything that hurts me? Oh, so I'm
I
going
don't
to
know.
hope I'm
Ask
gonna
him.
hope he's okay with me using his name. If not, bleep it out. But
We'll see. All right. So,
bleep it out
how
anyway,
this,
it'll be funny.
how this works. Each of these, I will ask a question.
Oh boy.
In this hypothetical, we will discuss it. At the end of the discussion, we will decide which we agree would be better, and whichever we agree on, the more we talk about it, that person gets a point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins.
Uh-huh.
Do you agree to these terms?
Do I have a choice?
I don't care what you say after this.
Adam, are you going to make me sign a 50 Shades of Grey styled contract?
Oh! All right.
Don't peek your mic, you dumbass.
All right. First, if you would care to join me,
Oh boy.
if you would look at your S tier,
Single
by the
S?
way, yes, single
Okay.
S. By the way, for the audience, we did rearrange things. So we have it so in each tier, the leftmost character is the one we prefer the most out of said group.
Yep.
And then going down, it's less preferable. Or less enjoyed. I don't know. Words.
You got it.
Now looking at single S, take the first, third, and fifth person in that tier.
Okay.
Who is that?
Futaba, Yoshida, and Kamoshida.
All right. On mine, I have On,
Oh god.
Akechi,
Oh god.
and Mishima.
Oh god.
So, for our first hypothetical, our groups of three are facing off in a battle to the death. Who wins? Start with your argument.
I'm assuming... Okay, so it's your group of three versus mine?
Yes.
Okay, here's the deal. I know Yoshida probably isn't the best fighter, and Futaba's persona can't fight. But you have Mishima. And... you have Mishima, and I have Kamoshida, who, if you remember, is like 7 feet tall. And
He is way taller than 7 feet.
he is...
Well, okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Shadow Kamoshida for a second. But regular Kamoshida is massive.
He is a giant man. He is an Olympic gold medalist. He will... he will fuck you up.
Okay, would you like to count Shadow team?
I mean, if that's the case, I still think I win.
Alright.
Look, On is a badass and has a whip, and Akechi's just kind of... Yeah, Mishima's just gonna go cry. Yoshida... Here's what's gonna happen. Futaba's gonna give, like, analytical support. Yoshida will cheer from the sidelines. And then Kamoshida's just going to kill everyone.
Well, okay. Listen, I know this isn't a fair battle. If anything, it would be Mishima tugging on while she's like, get off my tail, and Akechi's just gonna solo the palace like he usually does.
That is entirely fair.
Plus, we know Akechi is not afraid to kill politicians, nor members of Futaba's family. I think Akechi alone just kind of breaks this one.
That is fair. Yeah.
Alright, so are we in agreement with that?
Yeah.
Alright. That is 1 point for me then.
I already regret doing this with you. Oh, so by the way, we didn't point it out when we were making the tier list, but I'm very upset that on this tier list, Justine does not have an eye patch.
Oh yeah! So for some reason, Justine just has both her eyes out. Not Lavenza.
Oh.
It's Justine. Here's the eye patch.
I don't know. I don't even think that sprite exists in the game, so I'm assuming that's fan made. In which case, if you made that, I'm sorry we stole it, but also it's the tier maker's fault.
If you made that, this is your fault. Alright. Second hypothetical.
Oh boy.
I want you to choose 2 characters from your F tier.
Okay. All 2.
Alright, if you only have 2, choose 1 from your F tier and then 1 from your D tier.
Okay.
And I want you to come up with a Persona spin-off, and whichever sounds more interesting gets the point.
Okay.
Me personally, I'm doing...
Okay.
I have 2 good ones. I want to hear yours first.
Okay, I'm not sure how interesting this would be, but
Make it as wacky or stupid as you want.
okay. I also have 2 ideas.
Mhm.
Hang on. My mic's probably picking that up. One second while this goes away. Why is she here at 9 p.m.?
Because you willed it.
Okay. I have like 2 ideas, and both I think are good.
Alright, please share. At least one.
Okay.
Whichever you believe is stronger.
Can I just have... I'm gonna go with the SIU director and Principal Kabayakawa.
Alright.
And it's just a weird spin-off game of just the weird behind-the-scenes deals they kept making until Kabayakawa got killed.
Alright, detail some gameplay. You talking like SimCity?
It is it's a management game. It is a management game where you play as the SIU director, where you just decide when you want to kill people off and controlling it and trying to make sure nobody finds out.
Alright.
This is the
That's pretty good.
This is the best idea I've ever had. My other idea was just fiance and Okumura. And I was like, I was like, anything I say here is going to be very upsetting to listen to. So I'm like, the other one's funnier.
Alright. Is Haru's fiance Sugimura?
Sugimura, yep.
Alright. So mine is Miki and Sugimura. You know L.A. Noir?
Go fuck yourself.
It would be similar to L.A. Noir, except you are actively trying to put on a false attitude to completely trick whoever you're talking to.
So you're just playing the opposite role of L.A. Noir.
Yeah, and it's just a boss rush. I was just trying to convince people of stuff.
Like,
Though I will admit, SIU director and Kabayakawa SimCity sounds fantastic.
I like mine better.
Alright, I must concede. I'll give you the point on this one.
Alright, cool.
Alright. So,
Alright.
if you had to ship the middle character of your SS tier with the third character
an
in your
even-
F tier.
It's an even number, and there's no third character in my F tier.
Alright, well if that's the case, then the third person.
The third person in double S,
Uh-huh.
and then who in F?
If you only have 2 in there, that'd be the first person.
I'm not shipping Ren and Okumura.
Alright. No.
Adam, no, I refuse. You win. I don't care.
No. You have to argue their ship and the dynamic of whichever sounds nicer works. For me, that would be Ryuji and SIU director.
Go-
So we have quite the debate here.
No, we don't, Adam. These are both terrible ideas.
Shell, this is the game. You chose to participate in the game.
Did I now?
Anyways,
Right.
may I start?
Sure.
Alright. So, Mr. Ryuji Sakamoto, Mr. Ryuji. He... Oh my gosh. Alright. There is something you can relate these to.
Is there now?
Ryuji is famously a track star.
They both have bad legs.
Maybe. But while Ryuji definitely takes pride and joy in running, SIU director takes a pride and joy in running from the law. Now,
I should not take sips of water when you're explaining this. Continue.
Don't spit on your screen. Now they're both running from the law. Now, they have that in common.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a similar interest in running.
What's he running from?
On top of that, they both too have a correlation. If you remember SIU director as well as the cutscene Ichibi's joke dead, they both look through mirrors or windows, glass. They look through glass. Maybe
Are you having a stroke?
If they can run to their heart's content and just look through they can just peer through that looking glass. Maybe at the end of that rainbow they'll find. Alright, what's your ship?
So, Kutakazu Okumura and Ren Amamaya.
Alright.
I'm really upset at him.
You gotta argue the ship.
Do I now? Can it just be can my ship just be that Ren is pretending to date him so that he can find out dirt and then just completely expose him?
This is a genuine loving relationship.
At
How
the
could you consider
VR.
such a thing? Alright, I'm giving myself the point.
Fine. Look, I got nothing. They both have black hair and glasses. They got a lot to relate.
That's kind of hot.
Don't say that.
Alright.
Adam, if this video sparks fan art, next time I go on Rule 34, I'm going to be extremely angry.
Alright, next question. You look at your D tier.
Okay.
The second character in your D tier, if they were to take you on a date for a romantic evening, where would they take you? What would they say? And would you go on another date? Or how long until you leave?
1 second.
The better date wins.
1 second.
Or at least the more memorable date wins.
And I'm gonna get audio interference in a second. I don't know if my mic's picking that up.
Mm-hmm.
It will when the door opens.
How you enjoying this so far?
Alright, audio interference is done. I'm back. Okay, here's the problem.
How you enjoying this so far?
So here's the, do you see my tier list? So, Sugimura.
Uh-huh.
No! I do not get the better date. I don't care who you have in second level D or D. Sugimura is absolutely the worst date. He's going to drag me to the back of his limo, cover my mouth, and and Bill Cosby me. Okay? I am not I lost.
I mean, at least then you're getting laid.
No, I'm not. That's not what getting laid means, Adam.
There's the thing, Michelle. You say that, and maybe if I had anyone else in this tier, you would be correct. But still, I want you to argue your point, because, again, what would they say? Where would they take you? And how long until you leave? Or would you do it again?
He would call me a bitch, take me back to his limo. He would roofie me. Like I'm saying, he would just Bill Cosby me. That's it. That's the end of the story. And I would not do it again. I would call the police, or at the very least Haru Okumura, and ask her to help me.
Okay, here's the thing, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
I have Shinya.
At least you get a fun day at the arcade.
Yeah, I'm also going to prison.
That doesn't look.
He's gonna call me epic, aim a toy gun at me, I'm just gonna politely shake my head. She's gonna try to give me a smooch, and I'm serving the rest of my life.
I always knew there was something off about you, Adam.
Oh gosh! Listen, I'm just in it for the hat.
You're just gonna take the hat and run.
Yeah,
I still think my day's worse.
but which is more memorable?
Adam, assuming you never tried to come on to Shinya, I think you're safe if it's just a kid being an idiot.
Yours is definitely more memorable, though.
No, fuck off. Well, yes, but also fuck off.
In a traumatic way, but yes.
Adam, there's a lot of memorable things in my life that I don't want to talk about in this video. You know what they are. But
Are you ready for our last question, Michelle? We are at a dead tie right now.
who won that last one?
Oh, I give you the point. It's 20.
God damn it.
All right. Are you ready for your last question?
Oh boy.
All right. What if I just shot on right now?
We're not friends anymore. Ever.
What if I shot on right now?
I'm calling the police.
I'm gonna do it.
No, you're not!
I'm gonna do it. I'm shooting him right now.
No, you're not. Adam.
Just for context, Michelle.
Yeah.
When you say no there, I am just gonna cut it off and edit in gunshot sound. All right. So Michelle,
Yeah.
do you like Persona?
I don't know if I do anymore.
Me neither. And done.
Sick.
How did you enjoy that?
Can I stop recording now?
Yeah.